Lugga. This is the choo-choo train.
Hello?
Hello, Chugga Lugga Choo-choo. Chugga Lugga Choo. And
Wendy,
fuck you.
you're dead. Wendy, Jack wants you
Yeah?
to give him double middle finger, say fuck you, and then say you're dead.
Fuck you. You're dead.
What about DeRosa?
Roaster can go suck my dick. Oh, David Watts, go fuck yourself, David Watts. Go eat your own cock, you fucking dog, fucking bitch. Fuck you. You can't even get no pussy, you jackass. You know what, Whoopi? Go suck a cock, you bitch. And Howard, I will fuck you any day of the week, bitch. Sorry about that, Weasley. I was reading a email that I got. I'm sorry, Weasley. I was reading something, but I'm here, Weasley. I'm here. Sorry about that, Weasley. I was reading something. I was reading something from my email. Yeah, I was reading something from my email. Woo-hoo. Hey, Collins. What's up, Collins? What's up? What's up, Collins? How you doing, Collins? How's it going, Colin? I was reading something from my email and got distracted. Which I got distracted. I was reading something from the email. I got distracted. Yep. I was reading something. So what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? What is up? Oh, those was that was a different community I was in. There was a different community I was in because I was owning Joe Walsh, but I was owning Joe Walsh, but I was in a different community. I know they weren't calling, but what can you do? I was trying to get Joe Walsh. I was trying to own Joe Walsh house today. When somebody invites you to a different community to talk to somebody, you have to go in there. And I was invited in there. Yeah, I was invited to join that community to talk to Joe Walsh. Yeah, she does. She was an old friend of mine when I started up my YouTube channel before I got to know Warren and everybody else. That was a way long time ago when I first started. When Frank was teaching me how to do it and work it.
I guess Weasley fell asleep. I wonder if. Hold on. I guess Weasley fell asleep. I guess Weasley fell asleep. Yes, Collins. I knew her a long time ago before I met Brutal Lauren and everybody else. That was when Frank Droslow was first helping me learn how to live stream on YouTube. And that's when I met Fungus and everybody else. Fungus and everybody else. I guess Weasley fell asleep. Oh, ay, 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 ay. Oh, let me see. Uh, I guess Weasley fell asleep. I guess Weasley fell asleep because I got distracted with the email. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh well. Let me see. No. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. No, real shit do not like to watch either, Collins. I don't like them either. That's why I was trying to own his ass this afternoon when I got invited. I got invited to it, Collins. I was trying to own his ass. I know real shit don't like to watch. I don't either. Nobody likes to watch. Nobody Collins like to watch at all. But everybody still deals with them. So I don't know what to tell you, Collins. I'm just, I just went in there because I got invited. And I wanted to own to wash ass again. Yes, I know that, Collins. Yes. Yes, that's right, Collins. That's right, Collins. Yeah. Yeah, and I got distracted about a few minutes ago when I got an email from YouTube, and I was trying to understand and figure out what's wrong. I will try and send the email over, or I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. How I'm gonna show Lauren Email. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. I know I do Collins. 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 I know I do. I know I do Collins. Okay, Collins. Cool. Okay, cool, Collins. Cool, 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 cool. Okie dokie, Collins. Bum 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 bum. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okay. Um. Okay, okay. Okay, cool, Collins. Cool, Collins. I no problem, Collins. That'll be cool, Collins. That'll be cool, Collins. That'll be real cool. Real cool, 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 cool. Real cool. Real cool. Okay. Okay. Let's watch some trains. Right there. Bum, 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 bum. Okay.
Peachtree Immediate Care is open extended hours and on weekends. So whether it's a nasty cold that won't go away,
Okay. Oh, well. I guess Weasley fell asleep. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Juggler is just gonna show up any second now. Yep, any second. Our Chug-a-Lug will be showing up. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, hold up. Eh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Uh, hold up, I'm coming.
Porn plug.
Wendy.
Sorry
No
about that,
problem.
Weasley and
That's
Can
Amy.
okay.
you can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you.
I have no idea where everybody's at.
Well, listen, it's a good thing you put the porn.
Sorry about that, you guys.
No
I
problem.
got distracted.
And the porn blocker is always a good thing.
I was I was reading something.
That's okay, Wendy.
Yeah.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Weasley?
Good. I'd much rather be here than stupid Corey's.
Well, listen. Well, everybody is better here than
Yes.
on
Absolutely.
Corey's.
Hold on, let me turn myself up a little bit so I can hear.
You're the
Okay.
cutest, Wendy.
So, how's your day been, Weasley?
Good. I've been good. I got a lot of stuff done, and now I'm just cuddling with Forrest.
And
That's cool. I love your
Yep.
cat, Forrest Weasley.
Thank you, Wendy. Shout out to Gidgy in the chat.
Gidgy in chat. Gidgy,
You're
come up.
welcome.
Come up. I haven't talked to you in a while. Join us.
Wendy, I haven't come up here for so long because you
How's
always
the
are just watching the
moving coming
trains.
in?
My room. Listen, it gets worse every day. It's
I'm
really.
sorry about that, Weasley. I got distracted when I put the trains up. I was reading something.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Don't have to worry about us at all.
Hey, Ing,
Yes.
when you move to your new house, can you give us a tour?
I could give you a tour right now, but there's so many boxes around. But I will give you a tour of the new house. I will, Wendy, and it will be your stream,
Oh, okay.
and we will have cliffhangers. Ing will show his house for the next 3 months. No, I will move in by August 10th. So that means I will be all set up by April 2024. You have to unpack the shit.
I moved like 3 months ago, and I still have stuff to pack up. Hi, Gidgy.
Hey, gentlemen, and my beautiful Wendy. How are you, darling?
Hey, there's my girl.
I told you I'd come up
I'm
tonight. I
doing
promised you. I
good. How are
told
you
you.
doing?
I'm good. I just took a little break from the whole panel and stuff,
Yes,
paneling up
you
and
did.
stuff. But
Good for you.
yeah, gosh, Ing, it got crazy.
Hey,
It
Weasley.
does.
Ing.
Hey,
Ay,
Weasley.
ay,
You
ay.
know what?
Yes, ma'am.
I had a dream. I had a dream about you last night, Weasley. I dreamed
Uh-oh.
about your cat was the king and your kitty cat was telling you what to do and you was being a slave to your cat.
That's
Wait,
not even a dream. That's
Yeah,
reality.
that's reality.
that
Yeah.
happens every day. I have two cats. One is called Shiro, which means white in Japanese because it's
They're
all
talking about
all
you.
white cat.
Oh.
And Kudo, he is black, totally
Oh.
black. And you know what?
And
They
tonight, Weasley, I'm gonna dream about me. I'm gonna dream about me, you, and your kitty cat.
Oh, Wendy.
Aw.
know about ruling cats, Wendy. Let me tell you one thing. I have right now I have 5 bathrooms in the house for 5 people, but I have 7 litter boxes for 2 cats. They
You're a
rule
smart
you.
man. You are
Well,
a
listen to
smart
me.
man.
Hey. My wife said we should have an 8.
Hey, Weasley,
Yes, ma'am.
have you thought about getting your cat a sister or brother?
You know, it's funny you
Oh.
say that because my neighbor has a kitten, and so I brought the kitten over,
You
and
have to go
Forrest
for
did
that.
not. He did not like the kitten at all.
He
was
wanted
not
nothing to
feeling
do
it.
with that shit. Oh,
And
hell
I used to have
no.
an outside cat that
It will
never came in
grow
because
for it.
Forrest. I think Forrest wants to be an only child.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Forrest is 100% an only child. He does not want any part of that shit. He
Yeah.
wants to be spoiled
Oh,
rotten. He
okay.
wants
No, I
daddy's
didn't.
attention.
No, I didn't know that. I thought maybe Weasley Cat will like have a brother or a sister around.
I think
thought about it.
I think he's been alone for so long and he's so used to dad's like personalized
How
attention.
old is the cat? Wait,
Not that
easy.
old, is he?
He's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So he's been around. He's been by himself for long enough to where he like Gigi just said is true.
that's puberty.
Well, you have to ask, is it fair at that point? That's my big thing. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
he's so used to having all my time when I'm in bed. I don't have to, pet this one a few times, then pet that one. I'm a dual cat owner, so I get it. But my ex is a single cat owner, and it's different.
Yeah, it's different. And
you
that's
have
why I
to
brought the
have that-
kitten over, just in case
Yeah.
he wanted to be around the kitten.
Yeah,
He
that
didn't.
was a good idea. That's a
Hey,
good idea,
hey,
really.
Gigi, does your kitty
Yeah.
cat get along?
Yes, my kitty cats and my dog. I'm very lucky. They all get along. Pretty good, pretty darn good. They play, they'll get the zoomies and they'll run around the house after each other, all 3 of them. But and that's when you hear China breaking and Gigi just screaming absurdities. That's a good day over here in the God, I almost said my last name. I'm stoned. Sorry.
Hey,
Hey, is that Yins? There's Yins, Wendy, in your chat.
Hey, Yins.
How are you, Yins? I haven't seen you in forever, man. I haven't been around, but
Hey, Yin.
Yes.
Do you think you'll get used to your new house, or do you think you'll get lost in it?
wait,
Listen,
you're moving?
Yes,
Ing,
I'm
I
moving
didn't know.
after 20 years in that
Oh,
house.
Ing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear God.
Here's my Chammy.
Hi, Shammy.
Hi guys. Hi Wendy.
Oh, shit.
How are you?
I'm sharing her out right
How
now.
are you?
I'm doing okay. Hi Wheezy. Hi Gidge.
Hi.
Hey, Sammy. Sammy, that little kitten.
Oh,
Isn't he sweet?
Should I leave?
That little fucking kitten. I
He's
just
got a
want to
sweet
gobble him up.
camera.
I want to gobble him up.
He has a super cute face, doesn't he?
Mm.
Oh yeah.
He's
That face,
very
those
sweet.
market, his eyeliner is done with precision.
I know. I'm sorry.
Like
I tell him
that little
all the
bastard.
time.
Yeah, that little bastard sat there way too long, or it's professionally done. I call
He's so
bullshit
cute.
because
I know. He's
yeah,
got great
yeah.
white eyeliner on. He's adorable. His face.
Well, I never actually saw a ugly cat, to be honest.
That's I've seen some funky cats, but
Well,
you're right.
After it
You're
was hit by
right.
a car, maybe.
Oh,
No.
well, yeah.
I love all animals, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say they're all cute.
Well,
I
listen,
love all animals too, Shamrock. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But-
me too.
your avatar is the ugliest dog alive.
Oh my God, it is not. She's so cute.
Jesus.
They were actually bred for hunting small rodents in the house.
No, not Pomeranians. Most small dogs, you're correct. They were ratters, but not these guys. These guys were bred by royalty to be small and sit in your lap.
In Pomeranian, yes, it's in Prussia. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a German breed. Yes.
Mhm.
It is.
Wait, what about my dogging? My dog's German.
They come from Spitz.
Not if he doesn't speak it.
She does. She speaks it very well. She cusses me out all the time. It drives me nuts. But she's a dachshund. What were they bred? They were bred for something. Is it badgers?
They were bred to hunt. Yes, badgers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, badgers. That's a dachshund.
Because
in
Dutch means
German.
badger and Hund means dog.
Shamrock. Thank you.
Oh,
Yes. They are
that's so
actually-
cool, Shamrock.
They are hunting dog. Do you know the front claws of a dachshund are so big because they actually don't go into a badger's hive where they usually go. They dig them out, and they're so vicious that the badger comes out and the hunter kills him.
Hey,
Wow.
Shamrock.
Yeah, it's disgusting how this dog can. Those front paws are no joke, y'all.
They're no
Hey,
joke.
Shamrock.
I don't know if
does
the
you-
palms
does-
do that,
Does
but
your kitten and the blind kitty get along?
No, Poopsie hates other cats.
that
She
doesn't
always
surprise
has.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
Shamrock,
I think
I've
it's because she can't see him.
There's my
Shamrock,
stud.
I've seen the footage.
Oh, okay.
It looks very playful. Like it's not vicious when they go at each
No.
other.
We actually call him Kitty Soft Paws because even when he plays and he rabbit kicks with his back feet and he bites, he's very gentle.
Wow, that's cool. That's rare.
It is rare. He hasn't
He's-
scratched one of us yet. He's very sweet.
That's
And he
so
has
rare.
the tiniest meow. His little meow is so tiny.
Oh,
But that shows that the cat is comfortable with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He was he grew up around little kids. And the picture I got of him before I got him, kids were just holding him and he was just like hanging there limp. I mean, he's used to it.
I saw that picture. That's good for his
Me
temperament too.
Mm-hmm.
Because my cat, I found him in the forest, and he was like vicious because he had to be.
Yeah.
It took me like
Can I ask
6
something?
months to get him to stop scratching me because he didn't realize he was doing it.
What were you doing in the forest?
He
Hey,
lived
My
in the
mom's
forest.
property.
Yeah.
Hey, Ing, how long does it take for you to get your cat off your head when your cat lays on your face?
Listen, and that happens.
Oh my God.
Every other night, I wake up, I can't breathe. A cat lays right on my face. And you know how long it takes,
Oh.
Wendy? You know how long till the cat wakes up and moves? Because I will not touch it.
Aw.
No, I
Your
stroke
beard's
it.
nice and warm for the kitty. I
No,
bet
no,
they
no,
love it.
I cut all my hair off and
He
my beard.
shaved his beard.
I did. Hang
Turn
on.
it on. Turn
He
it
did. It freaked
Let
me
me
out
see.
because I was really high when I
on. Let me
first
see.
saw
Hang
it.
on. I'm high right now, so this is going to be tough for me, but let's see it.
See,
I'm
look
so
how
fucked
cute
up.
he is. Look at how
Thank
cute
you.
he is.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm watching on the main one, so I'm a little slow. Oh my God.
Isn't
See,
he?
he's cute.
I love it.
Oh my God. You're adorable.
Thank you. I need that in writing for my
You
wife.
are
and
such
my
a
mother.
handsome man. I bet she loves it. Oh my gosh. I bet your wife is so thrilled to see your face.
She did. I lost a bet
Ing,
against
it
her.
took
That's why I
years off
shaved
of
it.
you.
Well,
It took years off of you. Seriously.
I'm still 54. but
Well,
very-
you look, I
very
tell you what,
vicious.
you look younger. It's a
Thank
good
you.
look. It's a very good look. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that.
You know why my wife hooked up with me? Because she thought I was 30.
You look
I
a
was
lot younger,
19.
Ing,
19. I always looked older till I
After
hit
shaving your
30.
beard,
And then you got that young, yeah.
Ing,
I know people like that.
Ing, you do look a whole lot younger after you shaved your beard.
Right,
Wendy?
Wendy?
Thank you. Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah.
That's not why I did it, but I lost a bet against my wife. But
Well, I'm glad you honored it
Easy,
because
what
I
do you
think it looks
about,
very good.
What do you think about Ing shaving his beard? Do you think he looks way cuter?
He does look cuter, but I'm a guy that likes beards on men, so I miss his beard.
Yeah. I think he's handsome.
I'd like to see a picture of that guy without a beard. I know you've got
it's
one.
I don't think there is one.
been a while.
Really? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's been
Huh.
a
Did you
while.
meet him? Shamrock, did you meet
I could
that
show you
guy?
one with let me see here. I could show you one with a smaller beard.
Did you meet
Like
him? Did you
this
have a
right
beard
here.
when you met him?
Hold on.
That's a
hold
smaller
on, Shamrock,
beard.
I'm putting you on screen.
Nice.
It's a smaller beard, but it's been a while since he's been clean
That's
shaven.
true. That's true. I do remember that. Yeah, he does have a pretty face. He does have a
Oh,
really pretty
yeah,
face.
he does.
He's a real Viking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell in that pictures. You can plenty tell. Oh, that little baby. Look at that eyeliner.
Oh, look at
I
the
just
cute
love
little
you.
kitty.
Look how perfect all the little rings on the legs are. All your jewelry's in place. You're so
He's so cute.
sweet.
He's
Aren't
the
kittens
cutest.
just the sweetest thing?
They
I
can
love
be,
They
yeah.
are.
Well, they're a
He's
pain in
good.
the ass, let's be honest. But yeah.
They can
When they're
also be
sweet.
little demons, like climb your leg, your bare
Yeah.
leg. Oh,
I was just getting ready to say, as I'm looking down at my leg, my cat, who's full grown,
oh.
5 years old,
That's
attacked
him
me, and
too.
I have scratch marks
Oh,
all
did
over
you
me.
We
see what Dr. Rick said,
oh,
Ian?
Wheezy's
uh-oh.
got a picture of him too.
I see Wheezy's. Look at that expression. Look
He's
at
so cute in that picture. I had to save it.
I love that. Oh,
Ing, did you read what Dr. Rick said in the chat? He says, Ing, it's about fucking time.
Boom goes the
Thank you.
dynamite, bitch.
Well, listen, there's always a plus and a minus to everything you do. So,
Oh, wait, I'm
Forrest is
supposed
really
to turn my
mad at me.
camera on and flip you off? Wait.
Forrest is mad that I have pictures of other cats on my phone.
I was getting ready to say, I know how upset my scooter cat gets when I start fawning over Forrest, and now that there's a new kitten around. Oh,
Hey, Shamrock, how long did it take for you guys to tame that kitten?
He was pretty tame when we got. He was really tame when we got him because he was raised around kids, and so they were constantly carrying him around and stuff. And you could tell he was also raised around dogs.
okay, that
So
helps.
when we
nice.
waited a little bit before we introduced him, we let him get used to the barking and all of that, and then we brought him downstairs, and he wasn't afraid. They got a little bit too fast for him, and he hissed at him a couple times, but he
Oh,
was
yeah.
not afraid. And
It's a cat.
he was just like,
Wow.
yeah, he was
Good
just like,
for
yes,
him.
so what,
Good for him.
dog? We
No,
brought him
but-
up to Freya, the German Shepherd, and we let her sniff his feet and stuff,
Wow.
and he was that guy had him, and she was licking the bottom of his feet, and he just hung in that guy's arms. He's just super chill,
That's so cool.
Oh.
very gentle.
No, from what I've seen, even when they kind of fight,
Oh.
I think it's playful. what they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
But he didn't arch his back or hiss or run and hide or anything when he met
That's
them.
so
He just,
rare.
a couple times hissed at him, and that was about it.
Nice.
So
Forrest runs away from any other animal. Not well, cats he'll run towards and he'll hiss at them, but dogs he's like gone.
yeah. Poops hates other cats. Always has. She hates them.
Oh.
There's
can't
no
lick
getting
it.
her used to them. Yeah, I think it's but she likes the palms. She rubs on the palms
Oh, that's
and loves
interesting.
them.
Maybe
Hmm.
it's like the thing where only the strong survive in nature, so she thinks that they're going to smell weakness on her or something because they're cats.
It's definitely, I think she feels vulnerable because she's blind and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
she likes the dogs. She does not like Freya, of course.
That's too big.
Yeah, she can't see her, but she can hear her. She's like, But yeah,
Oh.
she'll sleep in the dog bed with the palms. She
That's
loves
so
the palms.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
I was hoping that your blind cat would get along with the kitten.
Yeah, she won't. We
Oh,
know
hey,
she hates
Shamrock.
cats. Mhm.
I have a question. Wendy said she can't stream on her main channel until Lauren's around. What happened to her main channel?
I think you
No,
got
I
some.
just don't want nobody flag it or take it down because I cannot use it while she's not around.
That should be
She should
Yeah.
give it back to you.
I really don't like that she's missing out on streaming on that channel because that's
yeah,
the
because
one.
that's your main channel.
Yeah, and that's the biggest complaint I get with everyone when I share Wendy's stream out like I just did. I've gotten one DM already, and I know I'll get more, and it's no big deal. I get it. But it's like I
What's
can
up, Rick?
never find her. That's what I always hear. I can never find her.
Or she's got another channel. I didn't know.
I also try to share
I'll be right
my
back.
channel out too, Gigi, but I don't understand why you cannot find when I share it out in Discord.
I can. I don't have a problem finding you for the most part. Very rarely have I ever not been able to find you. I can normally message someone if I can't find you and find you. But there are people that maybe aren't on YouTube or as much, or maybe aren't in, our normal little circle. There are like 10 of us that kind of all hang out.
Gigi, I'm just not taking a chance. Well, if I do stream on my main channel, it goes down, and Lauren's not there. to figure out why it went down.
I get it. Now I understand, Wendy. No, I thought there was something wrong because I heard you say you couldn't stream on it until Lauren was back, and I didn't understand. But now I understand. Thank you for explaining it to me, dear. I just thought there was a problem that maybe we could help fix so you could stream on that channel all the time. It's a
Well,
shame you
Lauren,
I
can't.
mean,
Lauren, Lauren,
it is up, but I just don't want to take a chance on it.
Ing,
well,
you
Lauren,
wanna?
Lauren should admit another one who is in charge of the stream.
And you look like a fucking Cabbage Hat kid.
Yeah, you know what? I love you too, Dumpster Rick.
All right, come on, flip each other off. I haven't seen it yet. That's what I love about you two is watching you two flip each other off. First time I came into this community, I turn it on and I see the two of them, these two old fuckers flipping each other off. I'm like, what in God's name have I walked into?
What?
Only I'm 54. Dumpster Rick is not 54.
No, you're right. Dumpster Rick is 29, baby.
Yeah,
Yep.
29.
Amen.
And
you
that's
know
just
what?
down. That's just down to my knee.
I'm a movie buff, and I thought I've seen it all. Dumpster Rick, do you still have your channel up? Because you haven't posted anything lately.
I got distracted earlier when Weasley asked me where are you at, and I just got an email from YouTube on a different channel saying that I got a strike or something in my YouTube video been removed, and I emailed YouTube and told them that there was no cess in it. I told them that I passed out drunk, sleeping, or I was singing a song about poon. They think that there was sex involved in it or something. I don't know.
Oh.
As much as I love Poon, there is nothing he does that's copyright written.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I love
don't even
Poon. He's
remember
great.
what
Lauren just
freaking-
introduced me to him a couple of months ago.
I don't
and
even
he's
remember
a
what I freaking did that night, and it was on the 12th of this month.
Poon would never strike you either. I
Dumpster
don't
Rick.
know
Who is that
did.
in that picture?
That's me.
That's
him.
Rick.
Is it?
When he was
that's me.
18, about 10 years ago.
Yes, that's Dumpster Rick.
Wow. Look at you.
Yeah,
You
Bum
look
Chicka-
great.
Bum chicka wow wow.
Jesus.
Morning, Dutchie. How are you, darling?
Hey, Dutchie.
Happy
Hello,
happy
Dutchie.
weekend.
Dutch.
Nice to see you. I
It's nice
appreciate
to
all
see
you
you,
guys being
Duchess.
here.
Shout out to Dutchie.
I've been kind of concerned about you, Duchess, because I'm just wondering if you're in a bad attitude, have a bad attitude over me, or does it have to do with backcourt? Because I see
Wendy, you
It's
know
not a
better.
Yeah.
Wendy.
Yeah, he loves you, Wendy.
Wendy,
Stop, Wendy.
Wendy, can I
Stop.
give a shout out to Dutchie? One of the best clip channels.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Shoppy
So-
and Dutchie, man, you guys make
Can
it to where I don't
someone-
have to be a no life
I'm
anymore.
so glad
Thank
they're on
you.
my team. That's all I'm
Yes.
gonna say.
Fuck yeah.
Can
Fuck
someone
yeah.
of the moderators put the link into the
Sure.
live chat, please?
Yeah,
have to do
absolutely.
with something with me, Shamrock? Is that why Duchess left or something?
No, Wendy. Dutchie loves you. Don't worry.
This
Dutch
is
is
not,
great.
he's not on his sub channel. Hang on. Let me go to his main
No.
clip.
He's
Because I
not
thought
a,
maybe I did something to him because I don't
No.
even remember if I did or not.
he
No,
is
you
not a
didn't. He
troll.
loves you.
He doesn't have clone channels at all.
Now,
Wendy,
Ian,
you don't have to worry about us ever, any one of us, ever being upset with you. Don't ever worry about that. That is something in your lifetime you will never have to worry about. Okay? Seriously.
Ian, to answer your question about my movie channel, I haven't done one lately because I've been concentrating on my gardening channel.
Wendy, you have twice as many people
I
as
guess
Corey
I
right now.
will. I'm sorry, Duchess, if I don't have any good clips
I love your
for
gardening
you, but
channel.
I will try my best again to give you good clips.
Aw.
Corey, you have
Well-
6 people on panel, and Corey only has 3 people on panel. You're kicking his ass.
Of course.
And that's just it. We need to focus on putting
There is
Wendy's
no
link
app.
out there and gathering
Amen.
here because we can actually talk here. We can have fun here.
I
We're
just
not
told
talked
everybody in
over.
Corey's that I was coming over here.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, Wheezy.
There is no ass to kick for Wendy. Just my opinion.
Exactly. Wendy deserves it, damn it. You know.
Amen.
And Shamrock, we're not joking around. What I told you in private DM, Shamrock, we're not joking. We're deadly serious of what's going on.
I know.
So I'm just letting you know, Shamrock, we're not joking. We're deadly serious.
I know you're not joking.
Everything okay? Sham?
Yes, sorry. I'm
Okay.
eating Captain
No.
Crunch because I'm hungry.
Oh, I hate
And I don't
you.
want
That
to
sounds
chomp. I don't want
so
to chomp
good.
in people's ears.
Oh my God, we talked about that the last time we were talking about the best stoner munchies.
Yeah, it's stoner
And
chow for sure.
yes, and now that I'm stoned, I'm sitting here thinking, why in God's name do I not keep sugar in my fucking house?
That and frozen grapes are the best
Oh,
stoner snacks ever.
I will get some fucking grapes tomorrow.
I
Thank you.
I smoked one about 2 hours ago, and I've already gone through a fucking jar of watermelon jelly.
Damn.
Exactly, Rick.
Exactly,
Exactly, Rick.
A jar of watermelon jelly already.
We got hungry, Wendy. We got hungry, girl. We us Southerners, we
Wow.
know how to
I'm
eat.
surprised, Rick. I never see you eat jelly like that.
It was a mess. I got it all over me.
Yeah, you
like
guys. I know
You
that
like it?
Dutchie
You
said
like it,
he-
don't you, Gidgy?
I know Dutchie
At
said he's
least-
retired, but you guys, please make sure you're following Shoppy because he really does. He's on top of it, man. I'm telling you. I used to know life and watch shit, hate watch people, and now I don't have to. I can just watch the clip channels. It's so nice.
Yeah, I smoked it about 2 hours ago, and it took me that long to get up out of the fucking chair to come in here on my computer.
Yeah, I hear you. I've been playing D&D all night, so yeah, I've been off in fantasy land.
Well,
at
when
this
Weasley
point, I
asked,
have
when
so
Weasley
many
asked
people-
me earlier where I was at,
I love.
I got distracted because I was reading an email that I got from YouTube.
You get distracted all the time. I come in here all the time and talk to you. We always miss each other. Always. No, seriously, the past week I've left hearts and I love you and how are you and I miss you. Nothing. I'm like, are you serious? Train comes, I'm all excited. Choo choo, my little train emotes. Wendy's like, fuck you, bitch. Sit there and be quiet. Wendy knows how to treat it. Wendy knows how to treat her hoes like she's like, bitch, you're supposed to be here. Shut up. Sit down. Take a number. I'll get to you when I have a chance.
Gitchy, it's my bad. Wendy sent me a DM and said, "Can you give love to Gitchy because I get so many nice DMs from her and I missed out on it. I'm sorry, Gitchy."
You're so sweet. Look at you. Look at you. Look, Rick. Look at him. Look at him, Rick.
You fucking suck up.
Rick, look at me, Rick.
Yeah,
look at that face. Look at that face. How do you know? I mean, I bet you he gets sex anytime he wants it now. I bet you his wife was like, okay, here we go. Here we go.
It's like fucking a stranger.
Let me tell you one thing. With my beard, she developed a rash in her thighs, so I had to shave it.
That's hot.
I know.
That's hot. Yeah, where else are you gonna get this hot sex?
Fucking rug burns. Yeah, it's rug burn.
You are not a good lover if you have sex with 1,000 women. You have to have sex with one woman 1,000 times. That makes you a lover.
Nice. I like that. I may steal that. I like that. That's really cool.
The only excuse I have that I have only had sex with one woman in my life. But other than that, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So you have no comparison.
I don't.
I've been married 3 times. I got all kinds of fucking fucking got information.
You hate all 3 of them.
I got daddy out the ass.
You hate all 3 of them.
What the fuck? Michael stayed over there? Michael, get your ass over here.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Rick, you know, Ing's flicking you off.
You too. I swear to God, have you guys seen the movie with Walter Matthau and the cute one? Walter Matthau and the cute older. Gosh, what's his name?
She's calling us old fuckers again. She's calling us old fuckers again. Ing.
You know what I'm talking about, though? The 2 men, grumpy old men.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you two remind me of. That is what you two remind me of. 100%. I want to be Anne Margaret. Can I be Anne Margaret?
Yeah.
If Dumpster Rick was living with me, we would never have a fight. We would have the best time in our
Oh,
life.
what was that? What was that TV show back in the 80s? The Odd Couple
Yes.
with
the
Tony
outcome.
Randall. Yeah, yeah. The Odd Couple.
You mean
I'm trying to get Michael G over here.
family
Good.
something?
Okay, I'll DM him too then if you're trying to.
I like
I've
Michael G.
never
I do
met
too. I
Michael
do too.
G. I never
Oh,
met
well, let me DM him and tell him to come meet a new friend.
him. Yes, please.
Yeah, well, you
Got
know
it.
Andy Griffith's the old TV show.
Yeah. I like Andy Griffith.
So
I
do
love
I.
Andy Griffin.
I'm old enough to like Andy Griffith.
I liked Aunt B.
I liked what's her name
Come on,
from Gilligan's Island.
come on,
I
Aunt B, make
wonder,
me,
I wonder
Aunt
how
B, make
old,
me
I
some
wonder
fucking
how
kerosene
old
pickles.
Andy.
Hey, you're
Oh,
the
wait, I'm
daughter.
just going to DM him the StreamYards. He's safe with the StreamYards link, Wendy.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Michael G's
Okay.
really cool, Wendy. You'll like him.
Hey, can you have more
Wendy.
than 6 people up?
Yeah, she can.
Okay. Just-
Wendy wants to meet you also. All right, I DM'd him as well.
Will you quit fucking putting messages on Tinder, damn it?
Y'all know, how bad is it to admit this, Wheezy? I'm going to admit this.
Yeah,
I've
you never
never,
Tindered me.
ever been on
I
Tinder.
sent you a request and you
never-
said fuck you.
You guys, I've never been on Tinder, I swear. Seriously.
Neither have I.
Gitchy, not yet.
Bullshit.
Wait,
I got your account.
Wait, Wheezy. No, I'm being serious. Wheezy, you haven't either. That's why.
No, I've never done that. I
Okay.
dated a girl that I met online in 2007, and it was one of the
Uh-huh.
worst relationships of my life. We were together for
Yeah.
5 years, and I just have a rule. I just, I don't even really date anyway, but I don't like meeting people on hookup sites. That's like, it sounds disgusting to me. I grew up in the 80s and 90s where you actually had to
Yes.
put work in to get girls to like you.
Yes.
I don't wanna
Yeah.
text a
You
girl
had
and
to
be
work
like, hey,
on
wanna
it.
fuck? Like, it's real
Exactly.
weird and greasy.
So you're
and-
telling me the damn profile picture of you on Tinder is not you? Shit! I had to delete it off my fucking phone now. I got a screensaver.
You're so silly. You're so silly.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
Did you try to date Weezy on Tinder?
Yeah,
No, 'cause
dating
he
nowadays, y'all.
kept putting up that damn pussy picture, and I said that ain't real.
Oh shit. Yeah, screw you guys. Yeah, what you Shamrock, Ing, screw you two with your nice long, wonderful marriages. You don't want to be single nowadays. It fucking
Better
sucks.
them than me. I would hate to be married.
Yeah, you have no desire to. Yeah, you're different. You're like, yeah, you're
No,
independent and
you know
enjoy
why,
it.
Gitchy? You know why?
Well, you
Because
know, Gigi Shamrock is happy with her life. With
Amen.
Oh,
her
she has
guy.
Shamrock has a beautiful life. Anyone would kill to be in Shamrock's shoes. Yes, she has a beautiful life, and
She
that's
has huge
you know,
boobs.
she's a beautiful person. You know, there's a kind of a correlation there. You get what I'm saying? Karma,
She has a
motherfuckers.
kind of heart.
Shamrock's my favorite.
Hands down. Hands down. If I had to pick only one person that I could talk to ever again from YouTube, it would be Shamrock. I love all of you. I love all of you desperately.
How dare you? I'm not your number one person.
But she has just been, I tell you what, I feel like I've known her for years.
From day one, me and Shamrock hit it off when we were close friends.
Yeah, you guys have always been
I love
close. Closer than you and I or she and I were for a long time.
She's just
I saw the relationship y'all had and I was like, damn, that's like a real fucking friendship.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
She never wavered. She stood right by your side when all the shit was. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about people that are able to do that.
Amen. Amen.
I am sometimes a very weak constitution person and wishy-washy, so I respect
I'm too
it.
stubborn. I'm way too stubborn.
You know, there's a middle ground, and maybe that's where Shamrock is such the complimentary, right? Because I'm the exact opposite, but yeah. Gav!
Listen, VC, if you found the right one, you would be married by now.
No.
I don't think he wants to. He's
really
listen to what he
wouldn't.
said. Listen to what he says about it.
I don't like
Neither
sleeping
did I.
in a bed with people. I hate sleeping in a bed with a person. In the 50s, they had different beds. That's smart. I get sick of somebody after about 5 or 6 years. I find every reason to not want to be around them. I had a perfect girlfriend that we were together for 6 years. She was great, and we could have been together for a long time. But when we first got together, she said, I don't want to get married and I don't want to have kids. And I'm like, perfect. Then 5 years in, she's like, actually, I need kids. My biological clock is
That's my
ticking.
wife. Same thing.
And
with
so
my wife.
I ended that relationship. I immediately ended it, and I loved her, and we still talk, and we have nothing bad to say about each other. But she wanted kids, and I didn't, and I just won't.
Does she have kids, Weezy?
She had kids within a year.
Wow, she really wanted Jesus.
Women know how to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I could see that. I was mature enough. I was only like 27. And I was okay, if you keep this girl around, you're going to ruin her life, her ambitions. Yeah. Yep. She wants to have kids, and you don't want to have kids. So you have a choice to make. You can have kids half-heartedly and be miserable and be angry at her for making you do that, or you can let her go live her life.
Yep. Respect.
Lots
of respect for that.
I'm still not too happy of what happened to the Titanic, and I feel real bad for the other families that lost their loved ones.
Absolutely. And note to all you other billionaires out there with nothing better to do with your money, let's leave sacred ground alone and not turn it into a tourist attraction. What do you think?
Here's the thing. They died so quick, they won't even find a bone of them.
Yep, that's what they said. I was actually talking to on Johnny B's panel, I was talking to Trampy about it, and he said they just literally disintegrate to dust. He said,
think of all that pressure. I mean, the only thing keeping them alive was those little walls. But if you've ever seen like one of those trailer tractors be imploded, that stuff immediately will just pulverize you at that depth.
Pressure.
They knew that going into it.
Yes,
yeah, they had to know that was a. Yeah.
They had to sign all kinds of paperwork to saying that they might die. What's up, Gov?
Mute yourself, Gov.
Shamrock, you've been muted this whole time, you bitch.
Hey, Gov.
Hey, Gidgy, Shamrock, Dumpster Dick, Wheezy, Windy. And you Arab fuck, what are you windying? Where are you from?
Ain, you're the Arab fuck.
I'm from Georgia.
That's right.
I love her. I love you, Wendy. Love you.
My answer.
I love you too, Gigi.
How about you? Wendy, where is Wendy Ying from?
I'm not too happy of what's going to happen with me and my family.
Wendy, tell Gov where Ing is from.
What? Ing?
Where's Ing from? Where's Ing from, Wendy?
Ing's from
Dickistan.
Italy.
No.
Jesus Christ.
You're close. You're close.
Pack an asshole stand.
He lives in Canada, but he's from Germany.
There you go.
Sounds so good. But yeah, no, Wendy, yeah, no, that Titanic thing, Wendy, that was terrible. The submarine, yeah. And you know what, Wheezy?
I feel really bad.
The globalists did it, folks.
Like what I heard.
The globalists, the frogs.
And I feel bad for their family.
It was.
I did too. But Wheezy was telling me how one of the old guys from Blue Origin, which is where they went to
lying,
space.
By the way, I didn't tell him.
No, he told me this. Well, no, you can Google it. So Wheezy was right here. One of the guys who went to space was one of the guys who died in the submarine.
Yeah, and he's a billionaire.
Yeah. I knew that.
Which had like an aura of corrupt conspiracy. It had conspiracy written all over it.
So you're saying he took a high and a low.
Yeah, that's right.
Folks.
No. Gov actually believes in flat Earth.
Oh, wait, that's right. I know the Earth is flat. That's right.
Amen.
How do you? Does anyone have any proof that it's round?
Oh, it's flat.
I know that, but does anyone that thinks it's round have any good explanation as of how the Earth is floating around?
What about when you see it from outer space and it's a big round ball?
Okay, Gidgy, how many women have been to the moon? 0.
He thinks I think the Earth is flat.
No, you know it is, Wheezy.
what
Right.
caused
Really?
it to explode.
You made Shamrock leave, you motherfucker.
They want to
That
see
bitch,
what
I
went
kicked her.
wrong.
No, she'll come back. She loves Gov.
I know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew. I know
I know
that's
Gov.
her buddy.
He
I
asks me
actually
every
quit
time
going
where
up
I'm
just
from.
so I could listen to the two of them. I love listening to them. They great debate.
Shit.
And when
If I want to, if I want to come back, I'll wipe it off Shamrock's face.
I
That's right, Shamrock.
love it. No, when y'all get on Corey's and get going, oh man, epic
Oh yeah,
streams,
we have a good
epic
time. We have a
streams.
good time.
Yeah, but
Too
you
bad
know,
Corey's
Gigi,
retarded.
Shamrock wins every time, so you gotta give Shamrock
Oh.
credit.
You are right, girl. Shamrock
Yeah, she never
loses.
won nothing in her life. I figure I'll give her a couple easy wins. I'll do
Wendy,
her
I want a divorce. How about that?
From whom?
My ex?
Divorce. We're not getting.
Well, you've already divorced him. You took all his shit. What do you want now? His heart?
divorced.
His organs? What are you gonna go for this time?
Jesus.
We're not getting a divorce.
Bleed
bitch.
him dry.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Bleed him.
No, we're the best of friends. We're the best of friends to this day. As a matter of fact, we're going out to dinner this weekend.
Wendy,
You should
Michael's
get back
gonna
to
come
The Canadian European
Let's not
homo
forget.
thinks it's a joke. In America,
Wait,
the
hold on,
women
hold on.
will literally bleed him dry. Literally.
Wendy,
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I gave
If anyone
Michael a
let
link.
anyone ever
Hey,
try
hold on,
Yeah.
with
hold on.
Germans,
Let me say something to
give
Wendy so
me
that she
that
knows.
much.
Ing, hold on real quick. Wendy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
A guy named Michael's going to come up here. I just want you to know so that you know it's not a troll.
What?
Michael-
Who?
His
I
name's
sent
Michael.
Michael is a troll. He's gonna flop his dong around. Don't
No,
let
he's not,
Michael on.
Wendy. You can trust him. That's why I'm telling
I
you.
haven't seen Michael yet.
All right. Let him on. Let's see him flop his dong
Shut up
around.
for a second. You're going to confuse
I
him.
haven't seen him
Just
yet.
once in your life, shut the
easily.
fuck up.
He's going to come
I
up
don't
in
know
just a
where
minute.
Michael's at.
You guys shut up for a second. Wendy, he's going to come up in just a minute, but I wanted you to know that he's not a porn bomber or anything, and that's why I was
Yeah.
telling you.
Okay, no
Suspect.
problem, Weasley.
Bob,
Thank you
shut
for letting
up.
me know.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Gov.
Wheezy, what did you think about the submarine thing when you first saw it? I thought they were going to pop up alive 5 days later, and the guy was going to go, ha ha ha, thank you for the free marketing. I can't believe they're saying they're dead.
I follow a guy on Twitter that early on said that the Navy had heard something that they could say was an implosion 2 hours after it happened.
Yeah.
But then that news didn't come out for like 3 days, so I didn't know whether
Right.
to believe it or not.
No, but the two hours was the minute that they actually lost contact.
Yeah, they lost
And
contact.
then they didn't report for like 8 hours after that, right?
Yes.
Well, no. What I'm trying to say is that this guy had like insider information that the press knew about, but didn't talk about because they let the families know right away too that they
good.
probably caught it on sonar. So I didn't know what to believe, but I knew that they were dead. I mean,
Well, you know what the problem is? They didn't put fresh batteries in that fucking PS4 controller.
That was like a PS1 controller. You're so right. What the fuck?
That was like,
It was
honestly,
a PS3 controller.
honestly, you guys,
PS3
that was
controller.
like a generic Walmart controller. Let's
That's
be
where it was
honest.
like, this is some
It was
conspiracy
bad.
shit.
Yeah,
right.
no,
the
yes.
guys who hit up 9/11, the guys who crashed the planes at Twin Towers used the same technology. Like,
no,
but think they would have better shit.
There was a small, tiny leak on that was number 5. That was their 5th one of this year. And on number 3 and number 4, they stopped and canceled the dive because there was a small leak, and they never fixed that small leak. But they had a billionaire coming on, and they didn't want to lose that press.
Well,
or whatever.
according to Gidgy, I'm so fucking old. I got a small leak.
You shut your filthy whore mouth.
It's probably a big league dumpster dick. I'll be honest with you. Probably leaking like a
They said
sieve.
they used a PS3 controller, a PlayStation 3 controller.
Oh my goodness, Wendy, that's crazy. Look at sweet Scorpio, that beautiful woman. God, I love that woman.
Sweet Scorpion.
Shout out to Sweet Scorpio. Good
Hi,
to
Sweet
see
Scorpion.
Such a pretty woman. I call her my makeup
and
guru.
Also they said they were going to try and get all the degree because they said they wanted to put that together and see what went down and wrong with it.
It's pulverized, Wendy. There's really nothing left except for the tail of it and the landing gear. or whatever they call
So
it.
it's kind of like the way Epstein went out. We'll never really know.
Epstein's alive. You should know that, Gov.
Well, and aren't all the people on that submarine alive too? Did we see their bodies? They're just as dead as Epstein, bro.
Be
No,
right back.
Epstein's
I'll
alive.
be
You know
right
how you know Epstein's alive? Because they got the entire country to argue about how he died, which is the classic misdirection.
Yeah.
Let everybody argue. We'll make it look like it wasn't a suicide. So now you guys are going to argue about whether it was a suicide or whether it wasn't, because he's dead. He's alive, probably living under that island.
Yeah, but there are people that died in that submarine that went to space with Jeff Bezos and William Shatner. Like, these are real, like, people within the group.
Yeah, you don't
what I mean?
become a billionaire and have no pull, and then randomly
Right.
in a submarine.
You don't go down in the
And
leaky. You don't go down in the
also,
leaky
his
submarine.
19-year-old son with them.
I know,
19-year-old
right?
son.
I know, Wendy. You're so right, Wendy. That was
But they
horrible.
all signed the waiver that it's experimental.
And I love that part. You signed away your liability. It's like,
Did you see
Yeah.
the waiver? It said there's a good chance that this will end in death. A
right,
good
right.
chance.
You agree to die. Sign here. All right.
That's basically
Bye-bye.
what it was.
Yeah, and
you know
it's like what
My
Wendy
mom
said.
My mom said she wouldn't do it, and neither would I go on a submarine like that. We're never going
Amen.
to do that. No.
Right.
You know what's crazy is that there was no governing body to check safety
Oh
protocols or
my
anything.
God, because
got
they're not
away
in a country.
You know
Oh
why?
my God.
It's international
I know,
waters.
that's what I'm saying, but that's
Right.
a
They
huge
can
red
do
flag to
whatever
anybody
they
that wants
want.
to go on
Yeah.
there.
Amen.
And that's why it had like multiple countries looking for him. But Wendy brought up a good point about the guy's 19-year-old. There was a 19-year-old son or child or whatever on there. And the
Pakistani
19-year-old said,
billionaire.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. He goes, I'd rather die than go on that submarine. Well, he's dead now. You know, they're like, "Hey, son, people would die to go in the submarine. They're like, well,
Here,
yes.
how about both?
Right, exactly. It's too theatrical to be true.
Well, did you know what happened while all that was happening? Is that Hunter Biden got charged,
I know.
and nobody
see,
talked about it because the entire news was talking about this.
Right. You see, I think it was Young Kodak or one of those rappers with the Jerry curls or whatever the fuck they are. He there's a rapper that got like 4 years for the same thing that Hunter Biden did, right? But nobody cares about that shit.
Amen.
Nobody cares.
100%.
Well, all I gotta say is if you open up a can of Star-Kissed tuna, better look for fingernail.
Right, and a PS1 controller where he said up, and the fucking button broke off.
I don't even know what the
You know,
controller was
that's
from.
stupid. They use the PlayStation 3 controller. That is stupid.
Yeah, well,
You know
that'll be
what?
right next to the fingernails in your next Star-Kissed tuna.
My PlayStation 3 controllers never failed me. Not once. If he had a PlayStation 3 controller, it probably wouldn't.
They
have
had like
happened.
5 controllers. It's not like that.
Oh.
Is that?
And it
stupid?
looked like a GameCube controller. I mean, this controller sucked dick. I mean, this
Yeah, but
controller
they have-
sucked.
Everybody's focusing on that, but if you have redundancy and you have 5 of those, that seemed like the safest part of the whole fucking thing. Did you know that they bolt you from the outside? There's no way to get out unless somebody takes those bolts off with a ratchet.
Well, and the whole we don't know where the ship is. It's like, well, this is 2023. I can
You put
find out
GPS
if someone steals my $200 cell phone, I can find out exactly where they're
But
at
it's not
if they run to the mountains.
No,
in
it's not 2
Appalachian.
miles under the water. 2 miles under the water, no GPS is working 2 miles.
Well,
under.
but the point is, this isn't their first time down there, bro. And
But
the people going there,
the
the amount of
technology
money that
doesn't-
was paid to go on that one ship was like
the technology
$6
does
million.
not exist. The technology does not exist to track
Bro,
something 2 miles under the water. 2 miles
He
under the
said
water.
that
So
the
whales can
controller
talk.
is
Whales
bad.
can talk with sonar. You know, they can hear each other 100 miles
You
away.
know how
But a
wireless
ship
frequencies
can't do a
work?
GPS a mile away.
Wireless frequencies bounce off of water, and if you penetrate the water,
Who
it
wants to
doesn't
fucking
go
go
very
for a
deep.
ride?
Jesus,
That's right, dumpster dick. Yes, he's got the controller. That's a relic. That's the fucking.
Right here, we got it. Look, we got it right here.
Hey, dumpster dick. I'll give you $5 million. Will you take me down to Titanic? You got all the equipment we need.
I'll get a fucking propane tank. We'll cut a hole in it.
Yes, my dog. We'll get a propane tank. a couple fucking astronaut helmets or submarines, whatever the fuck you call them. More people. Hey, you know what? Dumpster dig.
Gigi?
That's right, Wendy. That's right. You got it.
No, Gitchy
Oh,
dropped off.
right there, right
from
now we're all
flat.
fucked because ain't no batteries in it.
Right. Oh shit, we're dead. Too bad the 20 million couldn't figure out how to fucking find us. You know what I mean? Oh, the fuck! It's some bullshit. And the way it was on the news so much, it was like COVID. The way they fucking did this thing in the news, I can't buy that shit. I don't buy it.
And they likely knew that it was already imploded, but they kept running with the stories.
Right. And the whole imploded thing is such strange terminology. Like,
no, it's not, because all the pressure is coming from every angle.
And I get that, but it's something that we know nothing about. Right.
But if you've ever paid attention to submarines before, that's like the big threat. It's happened many times.
Right. But since when do submarines use X game or GameCube controllers?
They also use carbon fiber and titanium on the
outside. Right. They use real shit.
Like that, the submarine. Couldn't they waited before they did that to go down the to see the Titanic?
Well,
that's right.
It was a cash grab. They were charging $250,000 per person. They didn't really care as long as
I ate dumpster dick. I'll buy that propane tank from you and the controller for $100. I'm gonna charge $60 billion to take people down to the bottom of the ocean. If they die, at least I got their money. I had them sign a waiver. It's the greatest sales of all time.
We're gonna dive to the bottom of the Ohio River looking at a '68 Buick.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Hey, and I guarantee survival. But you sign this waiver, $20 billion. You know. Once they go down there and die, the check cleared. That's a win-win. They're not going to leave a bad review on Google. They're fucking dead.
Gigi wants to know what's with all the subs stop hiding.
What's with what?
Wheezy, what's with all the subs hiding? Why are you hiding, Wheezy, from your girlfriend you live with 6 years? You were her sub. What happened with that?
She's basically saying, what news did we not hear about? Because the whole news people were basically saturated with this submarine story. So what did we not get to find out during this week? And one of them is that Hunter Biden was formally charged for all of the stuff that they said was a rumor 4 or 5 years ago.
And so basically they got him with tax evasion. They called it a misdemeanor.
And buying a gun, unregistered gun. And there's a couple of charges, but we didn't get to hear about it because everybody was paying attention and covering the
bullshit. Right? They shoveled one thing in our face, and we didn't notice the other thing. Right?
Can I make a statement? I want to make a statement right now. Why would anyone pay $250,000 to go to a wreckage where 1,500 people that lived a good life died? Go to No, Dumpster Rick, I'm not done. It's a statement. Sorry.
Dumpster Rick is right. Anyone would pay that to see the Titanic. We all want to see the Titanic, jackass.
Why don't you go to Auschwitz, where 1.
Because no one cares about that crap, because faggots like you were there. I want to go to Titanic, and people like you were quiet.
1.1 million people died there.
Are they going to refund that money back to the family, or they're just going to keep or let it go or keep it or whatever?
That family is going to sue the piss out of that company, and they're all going to be millionaires. And the billionaire family would
they signed the waiver, bro.
That's null and void once they find out and they do an investigation, realizing that these people ignored all safety protocols in order to do it. That's null and void. A contract, you can get out of almost any contract.
But here's the deal. The guy shot off in the Blue Origin. He shot in a rocket to space. Ooh, he was in space, which is fake and retarded, which is only 60 miles up.
It's a Pakistan.
My point is, if that Blue Origin rocket would have blown up, you think his family would have got $10 billion then? No.
Because
he signed something saying, I pay to die, basically. And then once he survived that, he said, I will pay to go 5 miles below sea level. And mind you, it was only 3 miles. It was only like 1,500 feet, which is literally...
shut up.
Okay.
The rocket is governed. They have to pass all of inspections and everything. The submarine wasn't.
Yeah.
It's 2 different stories, man.
The contract could have been...
signing away liability, it'd be like if you say, I don't want health insurance, and you work somewhere and you get sick.
That's
They got nothing to do with it.
different.
You signed it away. You signed away.
Watch, mark my words. That company will get the shit suit out of it. Mark my words.
Well, did the prison get sued when Epstein died?
I don't know, but I'm telling you right now,
The point
that
is no.
contract is trash. The contract that they signed is trash. It was just to cover their liability if somebody got.
Hey, here's the thing, Wheezy. If me and you were both on the jury, I will look you in the eye and say that company has zero liability because Rick James, whatever the fuck his name is, the rich guy who went down there, he signed a paper that said, I do not hold them responsible for my safety. So they're innocent, bro. That's it.
It's a splotchy contract from a sketchy company.
Well, on the jury, I would say that, you
Stop
know what, Weezy, the contract fucking matters.
I can assure you won't be on the jury.
Ing, let me yell at Gov. Gov, don't interrupt everybody all the time because you can't. Nobody can talk. You fucker.
Fuck you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. But hey, you know, I'm willing to go on the jury.
If something like that happened, shouldn't they be able to get their money back? Because that's the awful lot of money that they
I want a refund.
I agree.
Love it.
I agree with you 100%.
They refund their lives, you know.
$250,000 to go do something where they were going to be looking through. They weren't even going to be looking through the porthole. They're going to be looking at TV screens.
Dude,
you can do that from the boat above you.
So true. That porthole on there was so tiny at the front of the fucking submarine, dude.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they all were made of money. Everyone down there was filthy fucking rich. That's why they wasted the money for a 6-hour vacation, you know.
The CEO went down with this ship too, and
I know.
He said, "Oh, I believe in it so much, I'll be on everything." It's like, dude, you had a death wish.
That's why I thought it was just such propaganda. I'm like, this is just. We got members that went to space with William Shatner, who are friends with Jeff Bezos. We got the guy who runs the company. I'm like, they're gonna pop up any minute and be like,
about it is James Cameron, the guy that did Titanic. He knew.
And I told him not to do it. It's such a great TV piece, dude. It's too good.
Well, what they did was they took that thing happening and they utilized it as the media, the state-run media, in order to kind of shove other stories under the rug because this one took priority.
This was a good one too. Everyone had great jokes.
I don't think it was a conspiracy, but as soon as no conspiracy it goes unused. They definitely, or no tragedy goes unused. They definitely monopolize on tragedies. And this tragedy happened at perfect timing for them to keep the American public in the dark about certain things that were happening that you had to really scratch to find out about.
And when you scratch at it, Wheezy, it turns out one of the guys went to space a couple months ago with Jeff Bezos and William
That's what
Shatner.
billionaires do, you know?
I know, but it stinks to high heaven. And you said the same thing. I'm just agreeing with you. It fucking stinks. The fact that it was just such perfect piece for the news to just cover any other story, to just overshadow it. Man,
and once again, Twitter had more reliable information about it the entire time than any of the news networks did.
True that. And they kept coming back like, allegedly they're dead. But like you said, it was an implosion. They saw debris floating, which means that the entire boat had
No, they didn't see it floating. They saw it at the bottom of the ocean because there was so much pressure. It just pushed it to the bottom. So they didn't know there was debris until they took one of those remote control, whatever they're called, rover down there. And that's when they saw the debris. The debris was only 1,600 feet away from
the debris made you think, like the way they headlined it, like, okay, maybe that the crew is swimming around somewhere. It's like, well, no, that means they're fucking dead. Well, that means the debris was floating around and sunk because
just for the record, that deep down, the pressure,
nothing's gonna float.
No, the pressure on that submarine was like the Empire State Building, not from above, but from all sides. You won't find a bone of them.
How deep was it?
Float either. Nothing. It was 3 miles.
They
like 2.5 miles.
Weasley, they didn't even
15,000
feet, and that is weird because that's weird. All of a sudden that it blew up like that, and we didn't know about it.
Well, they knew about it. The Navy knew about it, but they weren't telling us. So that's the weird part. They admitted it later. They said 2 hours after it left the ship, we were monitoring it as soon as it left the ship. 2 hours afterwards, as the moment that we lost contact with it, we also heard what we thought was an implosion. They didn't share that with the American public, but they did call the families immediately. And there was a couple people that had heard that, and they leaked it on Twitter. And you can go back and you can look at Twitter. They broke the news, but nobody believed them because it sounds conspiratorial.
I still don't believe him, Weezy. I still believe him.
Well, when that controller bobs up to the fucking surface, I'd take it back to GameStop and want my fucking money back.
And the wire on that controller was only like 4 feet long, so I figured the submarine wasn't far behind it. You know, I thought they'd pop right up after it.
They should have used my PlayStation 3 cable for the computer.
They got to come out with a new game for the GameCube and Xbox One or whatever controller that was to be, the submarine.
Anything better that you showed us.
They're probably going to come out with that game now that all this just went down.
Oh, no doubt.
I would love to see like that movie, like in a castaway setting, with just 5 rich motherfuckers sitting down there. Like, all right, we got 1 hour to look at each other and we have some Triscuits and no toilet and no beds. You know what I mean? Like that is going to be a Netflix series that I will watch.
But for the families, I think one thing is the
families are cheering. Those guys are worth billions of dollars. Everyone down there, they are so happy.
Instantaneously, they didn't suffer.
They're so happy. They don't care about suffering. They're just so happy that checks are getting cut. Fuck that old bastard who went down to that rich piece of shit. Now he's dead, and hopefully we're in the will. Nobody cares.
That doesn't make it right.
These were not innocent poor people.
Before they went down, they should have tested it out before they went down there, Weasley.
I agree, Wendy. I agree. And you think with the amount of money they paid for it, that would have been a prerequisite. If I'm spending $5 million to go on a trip for one day,
that's on them though. They didn't do their due diligence to research it. And all kinds of old employees that used to work for them said, hey, this is bad. They don't have a governing body. There's nobody looking over this at all. They're using like fucked up parts. It's made out of titanium and carbon fiber, which nothing else is in the submarine world because it doesn't work. And it's only worked 4 times ever. Amen. And also think about this. It could have been strong at first, but after going down there 4 times, think of all the damage that was done to it. It was a ticking time bomb.
But you are siding with me on the jury saying, well, the people who paid the money should have known better.
For the trip, they should get their money back, Weasley. I mean,
they will. They will.
Keep that money.
They will, Wendy. They will.
They're dead. So it's not going to do much good.
They can't do anything with that.
The family's going to sue them for 10 times the amount they paid.
Oh yeah, the family is going to be insane. They're going to get a lot of money.
But I don't think they'll win.
And there will never be another submarine like that's allowed to go down all fucked up like that.
Honestly, Wheezy, that's a conspiracy. This is to get people scared to dive down to see shit. I swear to God.
No, because
I don't know.
James Cameron's done it a million times on one that his submarine that he's gone down there with is like one of a few besides what the military has that can go down there, and it has an arm and it has all kinds of things that it's actually built for that. This guy that built this submarine, he was basically winging it, and he was using parts that no other submarine has ever used. And he had all this false confidence about how he's smart for using titanium and carbon fiber, which everybody in the industry said that's a horrible idea. It's stupid and it's going to be a disaster. And they're all right.
And well, maybe his family said, you know what? We got to send him on this trip to collect.
It was a money grab from a guy that has a way too big of an ego.
Which is why I love it so much, Wheezy. And you know what? The fact that it really went down like that, it's just shrouded in conspiracy, and it's true. The people that were on it, the CEO, the fucking Blue Origin guy, and then here you got James Cameron talking about it. It's just too perfect of a puff piece for the media. Like, they couldn't have written it any better. So the point is, maybe, I don't know. But if we get on a jury, me and you, I'm going to say, you know what? That company's not liable at all. They signed their life away when they hopped on that shitty fucking submarine. with a shitty game box controller.
Yeah,
Game-
well, they should have made a way where they could have got out and not, keep them stuck in there. That's what
They
I
did
didn't
that,
like
Wendy.
about
Wendy,
it.
they said, look, speak now or forever hold your fucking peace. They said, look, once we close this hatch, you understand. There's no like turning back.
Look at
You
them
sign the
doing it.
papers, you're done. They said, yep, here's my $1 million. I can't wait to see it.
But Goff, if I take you for a walk and make you sign a waiver that I won't kill you and I kill you, does the contract matter?
Well, that's not a good analogy. If you took me charter fishing on a boat and you owned a yacht and you said, hey, you get on this fucking yacht, and if something happens, I'm not liable, I'm not responsible. I'm telling you right now, it's nobody gives a fuck. And I say, oh, absolutely. Here's an extra $500 because I don't give a fuck.
Okay, what if I
And
kill
then the
you
boat
on
sinks
that
and I
boat?
die.
What if
what
I
the fuck?
kill you on that boat?
You told me the boat was going to sink when I signed. Hey,
No,
you're not liable.
I didn't say that. You said that the contract, when I take you on a fishing boat, means you will come out unscathed.
No, because no, I just said I signed a waiver saying I hold you. You are not held responsible for my well-being, and it's not like you stabbed me with a knife like O.J. Simpson.
But
it's like
what
the
if I
boat
did-
sank.
what
You
if
understand?
I
We're not
did-
talking about murder, jackass. We're talking about an unfortunate
When you look
occurrence of
how
events.
he was set up, the guy with the submarine, it's almost like the knife to a throat of someone that gets
Well,
killed.
you could say that, but on a jury in
Well, but
America,
you-
there was no murder here involved. It was innocent victims, and not only that, the guy that had them sign the liability release forms, he died in the shit too. So it's like, okay, well, if
No, I
you
get that
killed
point. I
me,
get
and then
that. Yes.
so it's a very interesting thing, and I don't think that the company is held responsible. The same way if Blue Origin would have blown up the second it hit
No,
space.
because Blue Origin they have to abide by a set of rules.
Well, and here's the thing, Weezy, you say that crap, but the point is, if they would have died on that trip, it would have been the same thing. You signed away your liability. No one.
This was an
responsible.
inaccurate contract.
I think it's a legitimate contrast. I think it's an equal comparison.
No, because
I know there's regulations for submarines and not for rockets.
They were breaking the rules, though. They were doing things they weren't supposed to.
Well, they broke the rules on both.
But Blue Origin goes by the rules with everything.
Well,
they have to because they wouldn't
there's
even
no
let them lift
rules
off
when you
without
go
it.
into space.
Basically, it goes like this: there was nobody that would have prohibited the submarine from going down with checks and balances, but there's a governing body that would prohibit that rocket from going off with checks and balances. They have to approve it. Nobody had to approve this submarine. Only the jackass that built it. They were in
Even better,
international waters.
even more leeway for the guy in the submarine. He didn't have to abide by the rules. What rules? What country? There was none.
Oh, they'll find a way. Lawyers are smart.
Well, that's what.
And
I'm
honestly,
saying.
I should be a lawyer, and I would defend the entire fucking staff.
Yes, Gov. But here's the thing: of all the courts in the world, the U.S. is the only one who will hear it. When you always say, "Oh, that's not in the U.S., not in the U.S." No, the only court system, the people left behind that will sue will only be able to do in a U.S.
Through the
court.
UN.
No,
Well, that's a different
Wendy
story.
Dick is right. Yeah, it's the U.S. who are lawsuit happy. Yes.
No, but he's saying you can't sue them in the U.S. because it was in international waters.
No, he's saying the U.S. is the only country that would even hear that crap. Every other country would say,
Yeah.
"You got in a boat and you died. Nobody gives a fuck."
Amen. 100%.
Right, and he's saying in the United States, you could if a random dog bites you, people in America are running around looking. Someone owes me $1 million.
Even if your McDonald's coffee's too hot.
Right, exactly. That's what he's saying, right? So right. You get in a car accident, and now you want $10 million.
Nobody can deny that.
Only in the United States. Just such fucking bullshit.
A bunch of pussies.
You rob a store, you
And
kill
you get shot.
you kill the clerk, and the police come and beat you up. Only in the
can
United
choose
States
it.
would you get $10 million for the cops beating you up after you killed the clerk and robbed the store.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Or they name a whole street after you.
That's right. Yeah, Martin Luther King, worst streets ever. We know all about it. Goddamn criminals.
George Floyd.
That's
George
right.
Floyd was high on like all kinds of drugs, and he was
American hero. Right. If he'd have been on that fucking submarine, there'd be $10 zillion going to all the
there'd
black
already
people.
be fucking riots in the
Right.
streets.
Good news for America. 0 black people were on that fucking submarine, which means the lawsuits, no one cares.
Imagine
Those
if
white
a
people that had
trans
money
person was on
die
that.
nameless.
Imagine if a black trans person was on.
I
that.
swear to God, there would be riots at that fucking submarine facility. There
And
would
a
be
UN resolution.
I swear it'd be a revolution. Yep, the gays would rise up.
Yeah, and the bad thing about it is they didn't even make it down to the Titanic. They never made it after it exploded.
And that's true. They paid all that money. They didn't even get to see Leonardo DiCaprio's old piece of wood where he said, "I'll never let go, Jack." You know what I mean?
At least if there was one picture they sent back on their cell phone, then at least they would have a point. Or they reached the Titanic. They didn't even get there.
All right. All it was a selfie with 6 white people. No one's going to feel remorse. No one cares.
No, like one was a Pakistani billionaire with his son.
No one cares about that either. Right.
Don't call him white.
Right. Now the 9/11, Osama bin Laden went down. That was revenge for 9/11. But man, that is interesting. No black people. No blacks.
Listen, guys, I have to check out for tonight.
Good night, Ian.
And everybody thought that they was sitting in the bottom of the sea. Or
I'll see you later, Wendy. Peace out, my man.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Or
you're talking about Wendy.
or they stuck in the Titanic. That's what everybody was saying, Weasley. Nope.
Yeah,
we didn't even know that they didn't. They never made it down to the Titanic. We didn't even know.
Yep. They didn't even get to see it.
Wendy, have a good night. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Ian. You too.
Wunderbar, wunderbar.
Wunderbar. See you,
Ian.
Goff. See you, Weezy. Thank you for pointing
Wiener
out.
Schnitzel. I'll see you later.
Wendy.
Have a good night, Weasley, because I know you're probably going to go to bed too.
Yeah, I might go too, Wendy, but we should start doing this every night again, okay?
Okay, Weasley. No problem, Weasley.
We'll get people to start following this channel again.
Yeah, Weasley. We got to do that.
Okie
Go. All right. Good night, guys. Good night, Gov.
Okay, silly dokio. I'm an idiot. All right. See you guys later.
Yo.
I love you, Wendy. I'm out of here.
Later.
Later.
Okay. Later. Have a good night, Ing.
You too, Wendy.
You too.
Later, Wendy.
Later. Have a good night, Mr. Ing. Okie dokie. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Weasley told me that you was coming on.
Oh my God, is this Wendy?
Yeah.
Weezy said he was talking about me to you.
Yeah.
What was he saying?
He was letting me know that you were not a troll and you was gonna come up in a little bit.
No, I'm definitely not a troll. I would never troll you, Wendy.
I've been doing okay. How you been doing?
I don't know. I've been on like a 3-day bender, so not that great. How do I pull up your channel?
Gigi will put the link in the YouTube chat. She got the mod. Just click on the YouTube link when Gigi puts it in the chat.
Gov's a little rascal, huh, Wendy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weasley just went to bed.
No, he did not. Well, Weasley's why I came over here.
I know.
You know, maybe you
could come. Maybe you could come on probably tomorrow night if I start the stream a little early.
Wendy, will you hook me up with Wheezy?
Huh?
Will you hook me up with Wheezy?
Weasley's in Discord.
Yeah, will you hook me
Server,
up with him? Put a good word in for me.
You have to ask Gigi.
Oh, really?
She's the one that knows where Weasley hangs out in the Discord. If you have a Discord server.
I've been trying to get with Wheezy for a while now. Maybe you can hook me up, Wendy.
You'll have to get with Gigi. She's in the in my chat. She'll hook you up.
She'll hook me
To
up?
get a hold of Weasley.
Wait, hold on, Wendy. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Owie. Owie, ouch. Okay. 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 There we go. Okay.
Welcome to Zulily. There's stuff for kids, and there's stuff for you.
You look great. So do you.
Here comes the chug-a-lug. Here comes the train. Here comes the train.
Are you ready for this? Vegamore is a vegan hair. Our effective formulas.
Pop, just feel it. We
Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Okay. Okay. Yep. That would help.
To New York City. The next to when you do that thing.
Hey, Skeet, they called and they're gonna send their hottest freaking strip of the night for your bachelor party. It is gonna be lit. Oh my Gertie. Oh my Gertie.
They call me hard-headed. If you think I'm gonna stop, you're mistaken, just forget it. I'm just getting started. Relic Army screaming, life for the party. They getting real naughty. Party Mount Donna got them started. The avatars just farted. I shot it in a helicopter, Relic Army applauded. Oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Oh my gird, oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Oh my gird, oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Oh my gird, oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Oh my gird, oh my gird, oh my Gertie. Do you want me on the pole or not? Do you wanna get down or not? Are you in the Relic Army or not? Do you want me on the ground or not? Do you want me on the pole or not? Do you wanna get down or not? Are you in the Relic Army or not? I'ma make you say, oh my Gertie. I got a couch and a Honda full of pizza boxes. We hug trolls in the chat when they being toxic. Willie's footlongs blasting off like rockets. Mini Relic's got pizza rolls stuffed in his pockets. Can't stop it, green gravy lockets. We in the clearing tent, Relic Army's gonna rock it. Mark Weeders in the supermarket, shopping for man meat with that girl hot pink. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Do you want me on the pole or not? Do you wanna get down or not? Are you in the Relic Army or not? Do you want me on the ground or not? Do you want me on the pole or not? Do you wanna get down or not? Are you in the Relic Army or not? I'ma make you say, oh my Gertie.
Got a dish and it's a feast. No fish, boy, I've been eating beast, yeah. Come out and find me in the middle of Twitch. I'll show you what it's like to be a G and not in a clique. I don't need to wear a cape, I'm not a coupon. I wear the face of fate and got a suit on. So pick your packet of Kool-Aid and put the tires on. We going for a ride, Manila right at the pylon.
Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gerd, oh my Gerd, oh my Gertie. Do you want me on the pole or not? Do you wanna get down or not? Are you in the Relic Army or not? Do you want me on the ground or not? Do you want me on the pole or not? Do you wanna get down or not? Are you in the Relic Army or not? I'ma make you say, oh my Gertie.